friend of the podcast, Joseph Wool, actually texted this to me. He got a pair of cowboy boots recently that he insisted he was going to wear. He wanted to know if you've actually wore those cowboy boots yet.
He's going to give it to me, but I have not.
Your debut. Was there any conversation about you going no Bucky for warm-ups, a la what Connor Bedard did, and somebody's like, you know what, I'll pick up the tab on that fine for you, buddy?
Yeah, I think that would have been a no-brainer for sure, but the Leafs are very strict about that.
Oh. Paychecks in the big league, hey? Was that a little shock to the system or what?
Yeah, those are unbelievable.
The consensus on social media, like, what the fuck is that?
It's tough. It's just like, it seems like,
and they're making the most of it. Good on the ladies, but like, they're ugly, the jerseys.
Yeah, it's tough, right? It's like you work so hard to make this league and create excitement, and then you're like so close, and then you just lay an egg on it. It's tough. That looks like stuff that I order on wish.com.
According to John Shannon, the Leafs met with Patrick Kane on Tuesday. I don't know why. I think he makes no sense. Maybe last year he did. They're looking for depth, but they're looking for defensemen. Last time I checked, Patrick Kane cannot play D. I don't think this is real. I think this is a perfect example of utilizing the market.
Doesn't make any sense. Even the way Kane played last year in the playoffs, right? Like, what did he was the liability.
Imagine the public outcry if they go out and sign Patrick Kane. There's this whole salary cap thing. Unless this guy's taking league min, which I can't see, you need D. Imagine the outcry if they went out and got another offensive guy when they need guys like Tanev and Zadorov. Like, they need their cap space right now. That situation, like, to me and to us, he feels like he was just born to be a Maple Leaf. I'd love to see him here long term.
Yeah, I heard some interviews, and he made it clear that he wants to stay a Maple Leaf, right? So, and he's making his case for it. So it's going to be tough for the Maple Leaf brass not to sign him. I mean, as long as they can fit him under the salary cap, I don't know. He's going to be demanding a lot. He's going to ask for a lot, and he's playing like he deserves a lot of.
I think obviously some tough decisions are ahead, but dude, and maybe it's a recency thing, but you could have asked me this last year. I would have felt the same way. I'm not even going to I would have felt the same way. If you have to pick between Nylander and Marner right now, Rosie, who are you picking?
I pick Nylander. I think he's
a dog in him.
Player.
Yeah,
he's got some of that in him. He's got that FU. Yeah. I had a guy I played with who would just piss himself on the bench if he had to go bad enough.
What did he say?
Like, he had a small bladder, and instead of going to the room in the middle of the period, and he just pissed himself on the bench. And no one knew it until he, like, said it. And then he'd wash all his stuff after. But I was just like, I was flabbergasted by that. Just couldn't even believe that a guy would bring himself to do that and then go out and play a shift in junior.